welcome to Art, Joy, and Stuff. It's been ages since I've seen you all, so I hope everyone had a fantastic summer and happy fall. So today I am going to go through my journal. So I've been working in this journal since May to September, and I'm also going to show you my new journal that I made for October and November. All right, so last time, or the last video, I was telling you that I decided to try my journaling in an altered book. And I really didn't alter it. All I did was cover the back cover and the front, and then rip out a whole bunch of pages, and I mean a whole bunch. And of course, I took all these out so there was room to, you know, add pictures and paper and decorating it and so on. So I'm glad I did that because the book didn't get too fat. Okay, so I don't know if I changed the front cover much. I may have added some more ephemera on it. And I did put a tag. I just used Scotch tape, and then I put the year and then the months that I journaled in. And there's the inside front cover. I'm not sure if I showed this already. I try and use my sewing machine as much as I can, like on tags, and you know, use the zigzag option just because it adds a little extra to the pages. And I had a ton of pictures on my desk here, and they kept like falling on the floor, and I thought before I lose the pictures, I glued them all in here. So I just made a collage of pictures, and then at least I know if I ever want to look at them again, I just have to come here to this page. And I try and add as many tabs, whether they're these type of tabs that you punch out, or tabs from ribbon, or, you know, pieces of material, because it just adds beautiful texture and it just is nice to look at, right? I always do coffee pages in my journal because I love coffee. So this card, this is just the front of a card that I cut out, and then I probably Scotch tape it in. So it's called a tip out. And here I wrote, "I love early mornings when it feels like the rest of the world is still fast asleep and you're the only one who's awake and everything feels like it isn't really real and you kind of forget about all your problems because for now it's just you, the world, and the sunrise." So I'm sure I have sat out many times in the front veranda this summer with a cup of coffee. And here on this tag, I wrote Sunday ritual, homemade artisan bread. I was doing that for a while, and then I stopped because so many times my husband brings home bread, and I'm like, well, why'd you do that? Because now I can't make any. And here, a lot of the pages, because they just start like this, how they look in the book. So if I'm going to decorate them, I bought, I think from Etsy, this beautiful botanical paper. I think it came with about 5 sheets of paper, and it's so pretty in the background. So I made a little corner pocket, and I've just got a tag here, and I don't know, I probably wrote down things to do and a bunch of reminders. I love drawing whimsical girls and, you know, fun type girls, color them, glue them on, and I saw this quote somewhere. "One minute you're young and fun, and the next you're listening to music in your car, turning down the sound to see better." I'm like, OMG, I'm starting to do that. Is it an age thing? Oh, it makes me laugh. Made dandelion honey this summer, so that was fun. Hubby and I went for a drive to a very clear up in the hills where it's all nice and clean and it hasn't been sprayed with pesticides. Cut down some dandelions and made some tea, or dandelion honey. And here I did this, printed this out on photo paper, and it's just the books that I have been reading lately. collage of doodads. You know, we all have extra scraps on our craft table, so I just like to do a collage. And then back here, oh, this is the business card that goes with all the supplies that I used here from Your Creative Studio. And she puts these boxes together, and this was the garden theme. And I did a video, my last video was on this page. And sometimes I don't know what to put on a page. This was some microfiber cloths I bought online. And this is Happy Mama Day. This was a few years ago. My mom is in heaven. She's not alive anymore, but I sure do miss her a lot. And Indy, I can't forget to put Indy in my journal. Oh, and there she is right now. What's with you? Do you want to come say hi? Here, I'm going to bring her up on the table. She's getting owly in her old age. Aren't you? Oh, wait a minute. We can't see you like that. We'll have to turn the camera around. Hey, monkey. Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, she's pretty, pretty. She's purring. But yeah, she's getting very vocal the last year or two. So, there she is. Big eyes and big nose. Makes me laugh. Oh yeah, look, my craft partner. Sometimes I forget what I put on my pages. So much paper, so little time. And here's a little tab. It says the possibilities are endless. And then here, a little flips open this little card. Oh, I took a picture of all my paper pads. Oh, I used to enjoy shopping for craft supplies, but not so much anymore. Probably because my craft room is fully stocked. I have to say, though, our local Michael's is not what it used to be. They took away the clearance section and the $1 to $3 aisle. Fun to browse, scrapbook.com. Christmas time, I'll buy some new goodies then. Recipe here for hummus. Oh, I love hummus. And here, oh, here is just, I like to use Scotch tape and then decorate both sides, and it's just a little monthly calendar. I made some homemade barbecue sauce. Steak marinade was very good. And here, just chilling. Oh, this is Indy. This is Mark's desk, and he's in his office. His legs are up on his desk here, and Indy likes to bug him too, just as much as she bugs me. She doesn't bug me. She just wants attention, don't you, little one? Yeah. So here, I like these little cards here because you can, you know, sort of tick off the weather report, and then, you know, it gives you a little space there to write what's going on. June the 20th, and it's still rainy, cloudy, bits of sunshine. So yeah, it took a long time. We didn't really have summer until, I don't know, July. And on this page, I took some pictures on the weekend when my husband says, what do you want to do? I want to go for a drive way up into the hills because I love to forage, and I like to pick anything that's medicinal, and then I can come home, I clean it, I dry it, and I make a tincture out of it, or I make an oil out of it. And we had found these wild roses, and so I came home, cleaned them, and I let them dry, and then I used them in soap because I like to make my own homemade soap. These were so fragrant. It was so beautiful. And this year I grew lemon balm. I grew lots of herbs this year. Lemon balm, 2 or 3 kinds of peppermint. There was an apple peppermint, regular peppermint, and I forget there was another kind. And I have like big, huge mason jars of all my dried herbs because I like to drink the tea. And then I did a page. I had ordered a book from my friend Susan. She wrote a book called Betrayed. So I thought I would just do a page. It's a picture of me reading the book. And then her info and what she sent me is tucked in the back there. Look at this beautiful fabric here. I just love it. And so this 2-page spread is about James Topp. He is he used to be on the Canadian Armed Forces. He was on the CAF for 28 years, and he marched. He started in February from Vancouver, and he walked all the way across Canada, pretty much from Vancouver to Ottawa. So you can, if you want to, you can Google James Topp, and you'll read and see, there's tons of videos of him. So, I mean, can you imagine walking all the way? I mean, Vancouver is here and Ottawa is like right across Canada. So, yeah, and he started in February. So he was walking in snow and through snow blizzards. Pretty cool. And here, capture everyday moments. This page is just pictures of hubby. By now, the weather is really nice. So we must be in July here. Yeah, we're in July. And a few years back, he bought this hammock at Costco. And when we go down to Lakeside, we're always hoping that we're the only ones there. And then you find a couple of trees, and he puts his hammock there. And he always makes me laugh because he snores in his hammock. It's funny. And for the first time, in July, I thought, why not? I'm going to start making sushi. And so, I don't know, I've probably done it at least 5 times already, and I'm getting better. In the beginning, the rice wasn't the greatest. I don't like, I didn't want mushy rice, but everything's coming together, and I usually do California rolls, like a teriyaki chicken roll, and a salmon and cream cheese roll. And this was a napkin, so I just glued that on. Oh, and I like this homesteading knowledge. And I always forget, I got cheesecloth. Use cheesecloth as a border, and I just use my zigzag stitching in there. And just some pretty sunset, summertime pictures. And here is my handsome husband, again, at the lake, sunset, and outdoors. And I thought I would I've got so much washi tape, and I always forget to use my washi tape. And this one is this set here. And I just pulled them out and just did strips there. And then this, I mention this probably every time I'm doing a flip through of my journal of this particular type of design. And all I do is I grab a scrap piece of cardstock, cut it out so it's going to fit my page. And then once you cut it out, you just take a pencil and a ruler and draw a line all along the edge, and I take a ruler and I draw a line there, and then here and here and here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares, or rectangles and squares, and then I glue it on my page. Oh no, wait! First I take it to the sewing machine and I stitch all around, or as much as I can, and then I glue it on my page, and then I decorate all the squares. Okay. And I don't know where I got this. Some girls are just born with, I don't know what that says behind there, something in their souls. Loving this month every day. And on here, I think I used, when you get that bubble wrap? So I think I just bubble wrapped the background with some pink paint. Library pocket, decorated library pocket. Oh, and then there's a tag in here. And I think I was going to write something there, but I haven't. And some trim here. Here's a picture of hubby, lazy afternoon, and little, I don't know if you can see in the picture, but there's Indy laying on his tummy. And life is better with a cat. Oh, and that's it. Here we go. See? That is May all the way to September. That was fun. I really have a lot of fun doing these journals. All right, so then I just grabbed these hair ties at the dollar store, and this holds my book together, and it's going to go on the shelf. Now I'm going to show you my new journal that I just made. See if I can find it. Where? Oh, there it is. I was doing some painting in it, so it was drying. So there's the cover, and then sewed some trim in there, some bats, pattern paper, house, says hello October, black cat, more trim, cozy October journal cards, and another black cat. And so forth. Oh, and then you know what? This is going to be for October and November. So I only added, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 pages. So I'll show you what I've done so far. There's the inside cover. There's a tag, Happy Thanksgiving, so I still have to write about that. And then there's some room to journal here. All right, so I've done that. And here, tab says relax, happy autumn, thankful. Oh yeah, so the cooler weather didn't stop us going to the lake. We decided to build a fire, and we did baked potatoes, I think. Yeah, baked potatoes and a steak that night. Oh, this was Thanksgiving. This was our Thanksgiving. We went lakeside. And I wrote, Mark and I had a quiet Thanksgiving at home lakeside. Campfire, baked potatoes, coleslaw, and a gorgeous sunset. And beauty, home, this is the bay. It's Blind Bay where we live. And back there, that's Copper Island. And you can take a boat there and then climb all the way up to that top of that little mountain, or top of that little island. And there's a lot of that ledger paper. It's all inked up and coffee stained. And then here I started this page. We took a trip to Vancouver a few weeks back for my father-in-law's 90th birthday and my mother-in-law her 85th birthday. So we went there to celebrate with family and friends, so I still need to write about that here. And this was one of the wild medicinal herbs I'm starting to grow, and it's called mullein, and it can grow, like right now it's like 7 feet tall, but it's finished. Once it starts out as a little rosette in the ground, and then it grows this stalk, and then it grows this flower stalk. So you can use the root, you can use the leaves, and the flowers. They're all really good, especially for respiratory problems and colds and flus and such. And we've been having gorgeous weather in October. I can't believe it. Maybe not today. It's getting a little cold now at night. But that's what I wrote. The weather is amazing. Most days are 15 or more Celsius. Beautiful blue skies. There's a morning picture of the sky from our front porch. And then a little bit, you know, we love this time of year. So nature walks, soup season, hot chocolate. This page, I have a doily, a little envelope, and I put a little tag in there, or a journal card. And then there's my fall bucket list, and I've checked a whole bunch of them off so far. And here's a corner pocket. Oh, there's a sunset. And I just finished this page, actually this morning. So this is a little envelope. And I just took my, forget what this is called, my inker. And I think I inked brushed corduroy and faded jeans all over. Then I did some stamping in the background. Put this envelope down, inked the cards, and then did splashes of white paint on it as well. I think white and brown paint. And I think that is it so far. Oh, I just sort of decorated this envelope, or yeah. Oh, did another page. Sometimes I like to, when I start a new book, I just like to decorate pages and then they're ready for whatever, right? So here I can, it doesn't matter what day it is, and I can write something there. So I think, yeah, I think that's it. So that's mine. This will be my November and, no, my October and November journal. Anyhow, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the flip through and were inspired. And please leave a comment. I love reading your comments. Have a wonderful day and have a wonderful rest of the week. And we will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.